Greetings, Aries, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. And to all of my Aries that have birthdays in March, happy birthday to you all, to my fire sign, and may you be bright and shining for your birthday month. And let's get going with the angel oracles and see what the theme of the reading today is. And I invite you to bring your own question, concern, curiosity, or challenge, Aries, to this reading. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing the reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Aries, you are working toward forgiveness and understanding. That is the theme of this reading. Coming into the spring equinox, where the balance of the light and the dark are equal. And you're using your composure in that balance. Composure will lead to forgiveness and understanding. And let's get going with the tarot cards. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for my Aries. And I want to thank all of my Aries out there who've subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And the channel is growing thanks to all of you. And I hope this is resonating and supporting what you're going through as we journey together through the tarot. And so it is for Aries. You're the Knight of Wands. Well, that is you. That's Aries on your high horse, charismatic, fiery, going for a passion project, finding that energy, being self-confident, being a self-starter. And what helps or hurts that is the Three of Wands, another fire energy. This is a merchant, an entrepreneur, someone who has created a service, a product, and wants to put it out there, and has put it out there, has been successful. And you're waiting for something from this Knight of Wands, this passion, going after something. You're waiting for information coming in of the success, news. And the Ace of Swords is at the foundation. Aries, you might not even have known what it is that was in this foundation at the very bottom of this question. The question is the Knight of Wands. What is going on with this passion, this energy towards something? This drive, wanting to go after something. And the Tower just happened. Well, maybe in your recent past, there was a Tower moment. The Tower means that whatever the situation that the Tower is pointing to, it wasn't built on a firm foundation. Maybe at first it was serving you, or the way you were doing it was correct or admirable, or moving in the right direction toward your ambition, Aries, but it's coming crashing down in the recent past, and these two figures, because usually it has to do with a relationship or a relationship to something or someone that is coming crashing down. Divine intervention, the lightning bolt of God is hitting this structure, this situation, and bringing it down so it can be built on a stronger foundation. And that will bring you to your wish fulfillment. That's what you want to happen. That's what you wanted. Something to come crashing down so you could see the truth of it. See it for what it really is. And out of that will come this fulfillment. Your wish was probably that something came crashing down. And you will be satiated and happy and abundant. And what is coming in, your ships are coming in, and that will lead to a lot of contentment, fulfillment, satisfaction, and sharing that with others. And you see yourself as the Four of Pentacles, working on it, working on your finances, wanting to get some coins underneath you. But don't be too attached to the material world of wearing it on your head, thinking about it all the time, or holding it so close in your heart, or standing your ground on money or the material baubles of whatever that is. But it's saying you've got a structure. You are working hard at that project of material gain, of investments. But just be careful about any kind of possessiveness or someone trying to possess you. And your environment is at a crossroads. They can't make a decision about something. They can't take their blinders off and try to see things as they are. They're turning their back to the waters, to the unconscious. And so this is saying that something in the environment is at a standstill. Can't make a decision. Maybe that is the decision. And your hope and fear that the world, that there will be a closing out of a cycle of something that you have worked hard on, maybe for many years, but you're coming out of something with fullness. The dancer is dancing through the wreath, which is like fulfillment, and the Ouroboros in alchemy is the snake eating their tail as completion. So something is closing out a karmic cycle, and you're coming out successfully with recognition. A whole new world will start ahead of you. That's your hope and fear. And the advice is the Queen of Wands. Well, the advice is, whether you're a man or a woman, genders are fluid, to sit on your throne in that feminine, receptive energy where you receive passion, where you go after what you want. And you might not even know, Aries, how to get it. That's a fire sign. But you trust that that intuition and that drive and that ambition and that fire and that attractiveness will take you. And you've got this Knight of Wands progressing to the Queen of Wands, and right next to the Knight is the Three, which is moving out and developing something solid and waiting for the answers to come in. And this Tower was in the past. So amazing reading, Aries. So let's get some clarification from the ancestors. Why is it that Aries is coming in his fiery or her fiery nature with this flaming knight on fire with passion? Unleash the wild within. Well, at the full moon, it's saying it's your birthday month. You're entering into Aries season. So unleash the wild within. That is the night. And be the light. Well, that helps you with your owl of wisdom, the witch. Be the light as you send things out into the world and wait for them to come. Stand in the light of the wisdom of your owl. And the Ace of Swords, ignite your passion by cutting through anything that's not true or real or accurate or clear. Mountain, stand your ground. Well, in the past, you have stood your ground, and that's probably why the Tower had to come down, because Aries, you stood your ground. You stood on your mountain. You stood for what was true for you, and then something by divine intervention, necessity, brought this structure, whatever that relationship, job, situation, a thought pattern, belief system about yourself, down. And it made way for that wish fulfillment, happiness. Because you have this animal guardian to trust your instincts. Yeah, the instincts are within us that lead us to our true fulfillment and happiness. And take time to reflect. That's how you see yourself, the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect on your money and your abundance and how you see the material world and how you see wealth itself and how you see possessions. That is a theme here. Take time to reflect on that. And the environment you're in, the situation, the way it's affecting you is with this indecision, Aries, on not being at a crossroads, not knowing what to do, not being clear, not being able to see clearly, maybe someone there in your environment. But they need to track down fear and their desires. That will help them release that blindfold. The world is closing out as a hope and fear, a whole cycle coming to conclusion. High priest, intend and create. Well, as we step through the world, through this portal into a whole new level of vibration, we have to intend and create, because our intentions create our reality. And the Queen of Wands is the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Well, in the moonlight, the Queen of Wands uses her black cat, that psychic sense, the ability to go deep into the intuitions, and that is what illuminates her wand and makes her charismatic and passionate. So this was a wonderful reading, and I hope this has resonated with your question and given you some clarity. And the theme, again, for your reading was forgiveness and understanding. Perhaps after this tower moment where you stood your ground, you had to have some forgiveness and understanding and composure. And so one final water oracle for my Aries, because there's so much fire and passion and heat in this, we might need some water to cool us down. The waterfall, well, that's just what my Aries needs right now. Stand under a waterfall shower, get in a bath, go to an actual waterfall in nature. Look at this beautiful image in the waterfall. I can just feel the water. Inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Well, that is definitely what this Queen of Wands will do as the advice. So a beautiful reading for my Aries. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments how this reading is moving you forward toward forgiveness and understanding and into that light, moving toward your intuitive nature with that Queen of Wands. And you know I love you, Aries, and we're in this interconnected field together, growing and learning. And I so enjoy doing this reading for you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.